following on in the Raspberry Pi 400 series. I just crashed it. I'll tell you how in a second. Here it is, and this is the login screen, and it's got no user currently logged in. And one or two people have asked me when I was talking about power consumption, how much power the Raspberry Pi 400 consumes when it's actually switched off completely, which is an interesting question because a lot of energy is wasted worldwide by these little power block adapters. When the device is switched off, they still take some power. So the way I managed to crash the Pi was I wanted to shut it down from this login screen, and I thought I'd be lazy and use the keyboard, and I would press function, oops, I'm not going to do it, and F10, the new power off switch, and it actually caused it to crash. And then the mouse cursor didn't move when I moved the mouse, and there was no way actually to switch it off other than to pull out the power plug. So this time I'm going to click up here and see if I can shut it down without crashing using the little off icon. The current power consumption is, I need to turn on the flashlight. The current power consumption is 2.8 watts approximately. Sorry it's upside down, that's live. So just under 3 watts. So let's hit the shutdown button, see what happens. Power off, log out, power off. That looks good. So we're powering off, and then another confirmation. This is about 3 or 4 clicks in Ubuntu to power off. Okay, yes, I really want to power off. Now let's watch the power meter as the thing shuts down. 3 watts. And it's running its little shutdown scripts on the screen, which you can't see. And we're waiting for the thing to power off. Nearly there. Okay, now it's gone off. And what is the power consumption doing? Now that's interesting. It's saying 0.0 watts, which is rather surprising because a lot of these little power supply modules, like this one, this is the official white Raspberry Pi module, a lot of them take a lot more power than that. There's probably one under there somewhere for that network switch, Ethernet switch, that probably takes about 0.5 watts. So actually, the power consumption seems to be 0 watts with the official Raspberry Pi little power adapter when the Pi is shut down. So I'm quite impressed and quite surprised because that's not normal, but it's a good sign for the environment. So there we are. That's the end of that little broadcast about the Raspberry Pi 400. Remember to click the like button or subscribe if you think it was interesting. Bye bye.